Political and religious leaders around the world are paying tributes to the life and legacy of Pope Francis. He passed away at the age of 88 after a prolonged illness. He breathed his last at his residence. The Vatican has announced that Pope Francis's body will be laid in a coffin at the chapel at the St. Martha residence at 1800 GMT today. Pope Francis, the 267th head of the Catholic Church, was unwell for a long period of time. He was in fact hospitalized for about 5 weeks for pneumonia in both lungs. He spent 38 days in hospital before he was released on the 23rd of March. On Sunday, Pope Francis greeted crowds at the Easter Sunday service. He appeared at the Vatican St. Peter's Square to wish Happy Easter to thousands of worshippers. After the blessing, the Pope was driven around the square. As he passed through the crowds, the procession paused a number of times as babies were brought over to him for blessings. His traditional Easter address was delivered by a clergy member. He was the first Pope from the Americas and the Southern Hemisphere. Dubbed the People's Pope, the Pontiff loved being among his flock and was popular with the faithful, though he faced bitter opposition from traditionalists within the Church. He became the first Pope to take the name Francis after Saint Francis of Assisi. The football-loving former Archbishop of Buenos Aires was also more accessible than his predecessors. Pope Francis, who was from Argentina, suffered a number of health issues throughout his life, from colon surgery in 2021 and hernia in June 2023 to bouts of bronchitis and knee pain that forced him to use a wheelchair. His fourth hospitalization of more than a month for bronchitis in both lungs was his longest, raising speculation that he might step down, but he brushed off talks of quitting, saying in February 2023 that papal resignations should not become a normal thing. The world is mourning the passing of Pope Francis, tributes pouring in from around the world, reflecting on his legacy of compassion, humility, and commitment to social justice. Listen in to how the people are reacting from around the world.
I find it very significant that the Pope has died during Easter, or the Easter weekend. I'm from Argentina, the Pope is Argentinian, so, it has quite a bit of significance for us.
How you feel?
It's a moment of a bit of sadness and at the same time thankfulness and celebration of life.
He was so brave yesterday. The fact that we saw him on TV with the crowds doing his duty to the very last moment